what we're seeing in the marketplace and what we're actually driving ourselves as an organization is the ability to start acquiring services on a per seat, a per branch arrangement.
The Royal Bank Financial Group is one of the 5 leading banks in Canada, and the engagement was basically to modernize their infrastructure, which was very antiquated, legacy-based infrastructure, as most banks are operating still in the mainframe and old IBM SNA networking world, to an infrastructure which will allow them to progress their business applications over a high-speed, reliable infrastructure.
They wanted us to move as quickly as possible towards implementing the solution. We began in January. We completed it by October the 1st, without question, without problem. We assisted not only in putting together our own infrastructure, but we assisted them in migrating their devices to their infrastructure, something which they didn't expect that we would do.
Royal Bank is seen as the leading bank in the Canadian marketplace in terms of utilizing information technology. They're a cautious early adopter, shall I say. We had the luxury, because of that, to build a robust lab environment that replicated the production environment and would allow us to test their business applications on the new platform prior to migrating those production applications onto the environment.
We have an internet site which has a robust suite of content. Clients can come in there and get information on all of our products and services. Of course, they can conduct full transactional banking services. Then internal to the organization, we also have an intranet. That intranet is really now exploding in the organization. And when I say exploding, we have deployed that to roughly 20,000 of our 50,000 employees today. So we're starting to integrate and create the ability for our people to use that as a more advantageous channel than sending paper around the organization, around circulars and folios and these types of things. We're making everything online. One point, you change it once, it's available to the entire organization.
Their communications infrastructure now is much more reliable, it conforms to standards, it's more scalable. It's exactly everything they need to move into the internet space or to move their applications towards internet or intranet-based services.
Today we have 10 meg dedicated to switch to every desktop in the organization. Dual 100 meg connections to a file servers. So now response time is a non-issue anymore. We don't have any response time issues. We don't have availability issues.
It's just now that they're beginning to realize that indeed we have vision. We're not just an infrastructure team. We're a solid strategy, marketing, and technology team.
They managed the project effectively. They brought the right people in at the right time. They were professional about their approach to things. They were meticulous around their whole orchestration of the project and tracking and making sure things didn't fall through the cracks that would come back to haunt us at a later point in time. So I really can't say there's anything that I would say do better. I mean, they've really fulfilled all my needs.